we are talking about difference between studying in America and in China. Our team members include Zhu Shengfeng, Lin Yangjie, Zhang Xinwen, Gu Tianzhu. That's correct. I'm talking about the study abroad. By studying abroad, students have the opportunity to study in foreign nation and taking the allure and culture of a new land. The biggest reason is the opportunity to see the world. Furthermore, we got the chance to experience different style of education. For example, we have the chance to see a side of your major, and you have the flexibility time to explore your interest on college. At the same time, we can take in a new culture, on our language skills. Even we graduate from school, we can get more career opportunities. Furthermore, studying in China, compared to foreign countries, China universities seem easier. Chinese students go to college after a series of exams. The most Chinese people go to university seem their life as a holiday, although it no means had no pressure on the curriculum, but the university lack of the guidance of students. At the same time, students are not active in their search for social integration opportunities.
I'm talking about the difference between students and teachers. First, Chinese students and American students are really different in class. In China, students must raise hands to answer or ask a question, and they cannot speak unless picked up by the instructor. When picked up by the instructor to answer or ask a question, students must stand up to show their respect to the instructor. And the American students are always not afraid of showing themselves and asking questions in class. Then, the difference between teachers in the US and China um, is US professors were described by different international students as laid back, helpful, open, tolerant, casual, and friendly. However, the teachers in China are always more severe. Students are always not allowed to interrupt the professor or step out of class in the middle of a lecture. Also, Chinese schools have 班主任 who takes the additional responsibility in supervising their specific class. That's all.
Hi, I'm talking about the advantages and disadvantages in studying US. The number of available programs and quality universities in the United States are very impressive. The enrollment rates in most of these universities are also quite high, making USA a favorable student destination. Additionally, visiting foreign professors and scholars allow for great interactions, a better education. And about the disadvantages studying in the US. The cost of education is slowly rising every year. The dollar is becoming more powerful in the market, leading to increased tuition costs. Even with financial assistance, the cost of education in the USA is leaning towards the more expensive end. And why so many Chinese students want to study in the US? Mostly because it broadens your mind, gives perspective, and it's a unique experience. Not necessarily because their education sucks. It usually requires at least a decent starting point from the local education just to be admitted to foreign universities, especially the prestigious ones. It is a healthy sign that they embrace learning and that their culture and education system teaches them about the importance of being aware of more of the world. Anyone who thinks that this is a sign of their education systems being bad has a thing or two to learn.
Okay, after knowing about the reason why so many Chinese people want to study abroad, let's now look at the difference between the two classes. The Chinese students stay in the same classroom for their main classes and their teachers come to them, while American students change rooms every period and the room belongs to the teacher. And there are three ways to adapt to a new environment. Because as foreigners, we first come to the other country, we will face the cultural difference, so that we will have to combating cultural shock, and one way to to overcome this is to maintain our habits, and also we have to support systems. And that's the end of our presentation. Thanks for listening.